Hey guys, it's Daryl with Ready Prospect here to introduce you to our new program called ProspectMax. Now this is an end-to-end lead management solution for businesses. So no matter what marketing they're doing, no matter what SEO, no matter what social media they're doing, we're going to help them generate more leads and convert more prospects from their existing inbound business. Let's dive in and I'll walk you through it. So you're going to see the number one goal of ProspectMax is to help clients maximize more of the new business opportunities they already have coming their way. So we want to do this without increasing their marketing budget, but rather get them a better ROI on what they're already doing. So the good news for many clients, especially those that are already advertising, is they have an existing inbound flow of opportunities. Whether it's offline or online, they're getting noticed and people are reaching out via phone, web, and social media. So the good news, people are reaching out. The bad news is there's a lot of missed connections, a lot of missed opportunities, because many of these prospects never actually connect with anyone at their business. Now, some people call this the leaky bucket syndrome, right? Especially around the telephone. It's been pretty well documented. 62% of businesses don't regularly answer their phone. We certainly see this with understaffing issues. Somebody calls in sick. They're just not answering. The problem with that is 82% of consumers won't leave a message or call back. They go down to the next business on the list. If they've done a Google search, they're going to call the next business they see because they're impatient and they want information now. Meanwhile, over on the website, 95% of first-time website visitors will leave without taking any action. So we're driving traffic to their site, but they're not taking the next step. And finally, over on social media, the average response time is 24 hours to a question. So a consumer finds your social profile, they ask a question, they see one of your posts, and most businesses, unfortunately, don't respond quickly. Now, we can help fix that. All right, it's been pretty well documented. A prompt response just generates more business. In fact, 78% buy from the company that responded first. You see a huge increase in conversion rates when you respond in a minute or less. And it's a big opportunity because only 7% of businesses in your market are responding in 5 minutes or less. So if you're one of the ones in the 7% club, it just stands that you're going to get a lot more business compared to the guys that take days. And in fact, 55% of business owners take 5 days to respond. 27% of leads are never contacted at all. So the bar is set pretty low out there. And if you're one of the business owners who gets back to people promptly, the chances of increasing your revenue are pretty strong. All right, let's solve that leaky bucket problem here with our lead management system. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure they never miss another phone call. So this, if you ask a business owner, what's the most viable lead? Other than someone standing in front of you in your store, someone calling is a real heightened sense of interest. Maybe they found your business on Google and they're going down the list and they're calling businesses looking to solve a problem. If you're one of the ones that answers, you're a heck of a lot more likely to get a crack at making that customer yours. So over on the website, we're going to identify anonymous visitors. Up to 50% we're going to help convert. And I'll show you some of the different tools we have for that. In social media, we're going to make sure businesses respond instantly. So rather than taking a day, that consumer is going to get their questions answered quickly. We're going to do all this rapidly, right? Speed to lead, they call it. And we're going to help businesses join that 7% club so they can get their share of the biz. All right, let's talk about our voice solution. We are using highly advanced AI voice assistants to make sure that all calls are answered when the business owner is too busy to pick up. So I want to emphasize that. The calls will go as normal to the business phone. When they can't answer or it rings busy, the calls forward to the voice assistant. So they keep their same phone number and the AI will be trained to capture contact information, answer questions, book appointments. They can handle call transfers. So whether this is a new customer calling in to find out information about the business or an existing customer who needs help maybe from customer service, the AI agent will be trained to answer questions and route them to the proper place. Now, these agents are available 24/7, so they don't take smoke breaks, they don't call in sick, and they're ready to answer questions from your clients. We do have a text back option if they'd prefer to do that versus AI voice. And all prospects are forwarded to sales. We provide a transcript of the call so they can see exactly what the customer was asking about. So this is a way, and I know AI has a lot of buzz right now, but this is an actual practical use of AI to solve a big problem for business owners and help them capture a lot more leads. Over on the web and social, we're going to first use our Prospect ID tool to capture those anonymous website visitors. We're going to get data on 30 to 50% of them. So we're going to put those into an automated sequence as follow-up to see who's a bona fide prospect. We're also going to install our chat agents on the site. They can answer questions, capture contact data. They're just like our voice agents, except they're doing it all with chat. We're going to put smart forms on the site. So anybody fills out a form looking for more information, the AI agents are immediately going to respond. Same thing over on social. They'll be able to respond to those social messenger inquiries. So we're going to make sure if they're using AI voice that we plug that phone number big and bold onto the site, and so people can see it and know that they're going to get answered 24/7. So again, all these prospects we're capturing on web and with social are going to be forwarded to the sales team. So here's what the sort of lead flow looks like. So you've got your inbound calls, inbound web visitors, social media inquiries. That's where instantly we're going to respond, whether it's answering the phone, instant response with our agents, the smart lead forms. Certainly people can book appointments immediately. And for all those that don't take one of those steps, Prospect ID is going to be capturing those other anonymous visitors. So we're going to pre-qualify those prospects. We're going to ask them a few questions, make sure we get them to the right person. Are they a bona fide hot lead, or do they need a little nurturing? If so, we can put them into that drip sequence, whether it's via email or text. We can push that data to the sales team and into their CRM, no matter what they're using. And we can also start to remarket. So all this data we capture is great for custom audience remarketing via social display, video. We can even send out postcards. So all of this adds up to a heck of a lot more prospects identified and nurtured and forwarded to the sales team. And you're not going to miss any more phone calls. You're going to make a heck of a lot more web and social connections, and that all is going to add up to more sold customers. So you can imagine the types of businesses this will help. Certainly established advertisers, people who are already running ads, they're getting found on Google. They have a system, that they have a team in place that want more leads. This program is going to help capture more leads. Think about our home services friends that are out on the road all day, that are working with clients, that are with their teams in the field. Oftentimes they can't get back to leads for hours and even days. So we're going to be responding immediately. Think of the busy store owner, the shopkeeper, with a steady flow of phone calls and people visiting their websites, but again, they're too busy to respond quickly. And finally, for those startups or any business in growth mode, we can give them a process for handling those inbound leads as well as increasing the flow of inbound leads. All right, here's some investment options. As you can see, we have a web and social package. This is for people who don't need the voice AI. Maybe they have a full-time answering, system. They've got someone sitting at the front desk who never misses a call. So we don't want to force the AI voice on them. So we're going to help them with everything you see there, including Prospect ID, which is going to capture up to 250 leads a month. So right there, for the price, that's worth it. But also then the leads are going to be captured with the AI bot, the social bot, the smart forms, everything else we do. Now, if they do want to add AI voice, you can see it's just a little bit more. And again, these agents, they can choose from a male or female voice. We have different language options as well, and this includes up to 500 minutes of calls. There is additional calling packages. Now, both of these programs include the rapid response and lead nurturing. These leads can be synced with your calendar. We have a CRM you can use if you don't have one, and including our mobile app, which is great for managing leads on the go. It's like having a single inbox for your phone, email, and text leads. The reporting dashboard's 24/7, and not only can you assign and manage your leads, but we're also going to be measuring any marketing activity. And finally, as a bonus, we offer our cold lead list reactivation. Here, we're going to turn our AI agents loose on your cold lead lists. So you've spent money on these leads. They're no longer responding. Your sales team is no longer following up. We're going to get some new appointments on the calendar and help you finally get an ROI from these lead gen efforts and expense you've gone to, probably with advertising. So that's a good overview of the initial investment. Now, there are going to be some customers who have a website that, maybe they're not completely happy with. We can integrate ProspectMax with any site, but if they're in the mood for a new website, if they have a need, we're going to build a new WordPress site with full integration with the ProspectMax lead system. So they're going to have a site that really turns into a lead machine with all the integrations, and of course it's going to be optimized for Google. You can see there's just a small additional investment for a new website. There may be customers who need some help with Google. They're just not showing up. So maybe they have a beautiful website. We can install ProspectMax there. They don't need a redesign, but what they do need is an SEO tune-up. And we can get under the hood and fix those technical issues. We can also address their Google business profile for search, voice, and maps. A lot of searching going on there. SEO content, we can create that keyword-rich content for their website as well as blogs, Google posts. We can help them with their reputation. If they are wishing they had more reviews, we have some tools to help there. So we have packages, very affordable, but again, let's fix all the areas in the business, and certainly getting found on Google is an important piece. And finally, when we have the lead management system in place, you're getting found on Google, maybe you need help cranking up the lead volume, and that can be done with our targeted marketing, whether it's search engine marketing, social, web and mobile display, tactics like geofencing. We handle all streaming video and audio, email, postcard marketing. All of these programs are going to drive leads, which are going to be highly measurable. So not only are you going to see impressions and clicks, you're going to see bona fide lists of leads that we've captured. So if you're one of our media partners, you already have an ad ops team doing all this, that's great. You can certainly offer those solutions and now deliver a bigger return on investment for your clients, because you're going to be helping them capture a ton more leads. Now, maybe you're more of a B2B type of a company, and many of those marketing tactics will work. We can also help you with LinkedIn. We leverage our AI technology, so ProspectMax for B2B, and it starts with helping you generate more connections, automating all of that, as well as the reach out and the messaging, and it's all about booking more meetings. So happy to help you generate more business from LinkedIn. So that's an overview of our program. Happy to fill you in on more details, any questions you have. This whole presentation can be used as a white label presentation. You can add your branding to it. In fact, we're happy to do a recording that introduces your brand as the provider. But ProspectMax is powered by Ready Prospect. That's my lead gen agency. And we think it's a program that's going to help a lot of our partners really prove the value of everything they're providing offline and online, because you're going to be able to hand your customers a list of leads, bona fide leads that you've helped them capture from the marketing you're providing, from the SEO, from the social you're providing. So it really changes the conversation from impressions and clicks to, wow, look at all those leads you sent me. So if you'd like to chat, you see the contact info on the screen. Look forward to talking to you soon.